So now we've seen what Elderlicht has to offer. I think it's Elderlicht, I think, maybe. But now that we've seen what it has to offer, it's time to crank up the difficulty. And the first big difficulty hurdle in my eyes is Apocalypse 3. So that's where we're going to begin. We're going to start dealing with some mist sensors. We're going to be dealing with larger waves. We're going to be dealing with more health. And we're going to see how this all goes. So without further ado, let's meet our cast of characters and get into the excitement. It absolutely is, iMega. It absolutely is. We will have to wait and see. Ooh, I don't love seeing a rifle right off the bat. That's a tough one. I like the druid staff, and that is a good druid staff. But let's see what we have. We have Zaniel, like Daniel, but with a Z. Coming in with the Master's Druid Staff, which I think is pretty solid. The Kettle Helm, which should definitely go onto our ranged character. The reliability can stay there, and the accuracy is pretty good here. Opportunism is better served on the Druid, so I will swap those two. But I suspect, oh, we're full light armor, so we'll do this. The adamantium rifle is, I guess, one of the better ones if we're gonna go with an adamantium rifle. I'd rather you have a little bit of block. All right, but we should take a look at our characters. So Zaniel is a trader, not my favorite. Swift, which is great for this map, and then plus health. Doesn't have bodybuilder, so we can't really make that work. It definitely is, iMega. It definitely is. The Glenwall to Lakeburg increase is pretty significant. So let's see. So you have a lot of health, which is nice. You have Harvester. You have Avid Learner. Okay, I think we're relatively good there. Then we have Henry, who is a mercenary, a weakling, and versatile. I don't love weakling on my character. I never noticed that versatile and mercenary are the same. I'm tempted to make this our ranged character, because they have the assassination tree, which I like. Let's see what Xena has going on. Jailer, Elf Blood, and Corrupt. And you have the poison tree. Okay, so I think we're gonna end up switching around a lot of things here, because I think Xena is going to be our caster, and then Henry is going to be our ranged character, which makes Zaniel our melee, and then we'll need to check trinkets as well. Spiked boots, I don't love them for their mana cost, but we can put them, I think we can put them over here. And then getting to 9 AP on the rifle is pretty decent. Yeah, 9 AP is not bad. It's not bad. Yeah, so I think we'll go with this as our setup. We still have 9 block on Xena, which is that the way I wanted that to go? We only have 3 block on Zaniel. Did I get these two backwards? I'm super nervous about the low HP. Does Zaniel have bodybuilder or Xena? Xena has bodybuilder, but Xena has low max HP. We do have Harvester on everybody, which is fantastic, but I'm a little torn. So you have poison. Xena has poison and defense. We could go for a poisonous character, although I'm not sure. We do have adrenaline rush. There's an argument to be made over here. Even though we'd have to invest a lot in getting Xena's HP up. Maybe we make Xena our melee character. Because we can get her block up decently high. Then that puts you with poison and defensive here. And Xena ends up with poison defensive also, and then Henry ends up with assassination. All right, I think this is our setup. Oh, who had... You have enough... Yeah, okay, you have enough for those pants to be okay. All right, let's... Without further ado, we've kind of learned our lesson, which is that we want to cheat forward a little bit on the first night, but not too far. So let's do something like this. All right, that's a lot of baddies. Let's see, so if I move you to here... That's, I think, good enough. The extra HP I already feel. Ooh, I really... If I'm being honest, I thought this guy was... I thought this guy was one row forward. There we go. We'll get those guys debuffed, move you back, and then I think... Easy poison here for all these fools. Yep. And then we've already enabled opportunism, so we can do some work on these. Oh, that was less than I was hoping for. I do have a love-hate relationship with the with the rifle, for sure. I'm worried this guy's going to steal some of our energy. But there's not really anything we can do. I think taking the time right now to get rid of this is going to be important. Alright. We may lose an AP off of the floating dudes. Not even. Okay. The breakpoints, though, are brutal. For sure. Oops. Alright, we're out of the good stuff. We have 13 mana on this character, so we really need to be going for broke. This guy's already dead. I just don't want to waste a poison propagate on him. Maybe we don't have to. Oof. We have 4 mana here. I don't think we're going to get something better than that, honestly. And then I don't really want this to propagate across like this, so I think I'm going to spend 2 action points to get rid of this guy to ensure that this propagation turns out nicely. And then get rid of the front runner there. Okay. Oh, who still has an action point? What have I done? Ah. Yeah, Jokewa, I'm trying to do the whole thing. Easier said than done sometimes. Let's see. 2 action points left. There's not really anyone that I'm too concerned about here. So maybe we just miss a couple of times. Cool. But yeah, we're gonna try and knock the whole thing out. All right, 85 to salvation. Oh, accuracy continues to be quite the problem. Okay. Start with that. I know the misses are always something to behold. Let's try and blow this guy up. Even at great cost, that's I think that's worth its weight in gold. I felt like Henry has -4 accuracy. I looked at dodge, not accuracy with this character, I would have taken these pants off for sure. Hey Garrett, this is Apocalypse 3. I'm slowly working my way up. We did a normal run on this map last week, and now I am, now we're slowly building up the apocalypses. I didn't want to jump all the way to my normal play level, which is Apocalypse 5, because I haven't seen everything this map has to order. Are you an avid player of the last spell? If so, I'm always interested in tips and tricks. I'm gonna take my foot off the gas here a little bit. I don't think we're in any jeopardy, so let's get you out of the way. Yeah, we're gonna do just fine here. I don't want to end up in a situation where we spend mana we don't have. That would be the worst case scenario. Gosh, for the timer popping up, we still have a lot of enemies off screen. Oh, very cool, Garrett. Well, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions or anything like that, I am super happy to lend what little wisdom I have to offer. I'm by no means the best last spell player, but I've had a decent amount of success for sure. Oh, the misses. All right, we'll do that, and then I think I kind of want to just get these floating specters sorted out, and then someone has to take care of these guys. With 4 mana, we've only used 1. I may just slow down this back contingent one more time. Get them out of commission. Who's getting in here? It's just you? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get over to this guy anyways, so I think you're not connected to anybody either. Alright, let's too many guys in the way. One more of these isn't gonna hurt. These guys aren't making it to our walls quite yet. The 3 centipedes is a little punishing, for sure. Let's see, you. Let's get rid of you. That'll take a little bit of pressure off, and then we just have one of these left. Anytime I can get rid of a shield guy, just kidding. I will. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's that -1 action point that I was hoping we weren't going to contend with. But that's okay. We have how are we doing? 23. We're right at the mana threshold, so I don't really want to go any further. Please do, Jokewa. I appreciate the testing. Yes, definitely iMega. We're gonna play with some teleporters for sure. We can spend a little bit of mana here, and I think if we come over here, we can get this whole crew slowed down, which will be a significant improvement to our situation. Okay, we got that. We could drop another. Yeah, I think we're all good. Discord doesn't show. You put it in the wrong chat. You put it in the Return of the Sack chat, Jokewa, not the Elderlicht Apocalypse chat. So that's why it didn't show up. No worries. No worries at all. Oh my gosh, a miss from that range is brutal. Just gonna get you sorted. And then I am gonna spend a little more mana here, I guess. But yeah, I do wanna pump the brakes a little bit, so that I'm not. Uh-oh, are we already having the tooltip issue again? We'll see. Only time will tell. What do you think, Jokewa? Does it work? Also, on that very specific note, because you made it 2 messages, I have also fixed the issue with adding text and images at the same time, so that works as well. Now this is a damage debuff. I'll just do this, and we'll body block a little bit. Yes, so everything is working. It does look like we've already run into the tooltip bug again. Sigh. Let's see, who can I get a shot at? You? Gosh. That got through our armor on our druid. That's actually kind of insane. I'm shocked. Yes, iMega. So in the live stream chat, in the live stream chat, there is a thread for every stream, which is also useful because it means that you can go back and check out chat messages from previous streams also. Which incidentally, not, you know, no bragging or anything like that, but I wrote it myself. So it is custom code written by me to facilitate that, because I don't think I've seen that elsewhere. Maybe I'm wrong, and maybe lots of people do it, but in my experience, that's not been a super common feature that I've seen on streams. And yeah. Yesterday we had a little bit of a snag, technologically speaking. But yeah, the next feature, iMega, that we're gonna be implementing in the who's getting all the way in to chomp on our wall? Is this guy? All right, let's just eliminate you and then get rid of you. There we go. All right. I think eventually we're gonna have some problems with our snares running out, but I think that's reasonably clean. But yeah, it's ironic because the Twitch's primary reason for not allowing simultaneous casting is bad chat experience. So I'm doing my best to dispel that myth. Questionable if I will succeed, but I'll certainly give it a go. Okay, that's all good, I think. Whoopsie daisies. What are we sitting at kills wise right now? I feel like Xena has 37, 41 for Zaniel, 28. So as many as we can get for Henry, and a little bit of catch up for Xena here. But Zaniel is in the lead, so we'll chill out on kills and try and get these last 4 for Henry. And there we go. Boom. That is a lovely power ring, Jokewa, for sure. +2 multi-hits, dang. I mean, it's level 4, so you're pretty late in the game and probably have capped multi-hit, but still, not too shabby. Okay, so it looks like we're pretty good. Our sensors are not terrible. but this is where we have to start playing with our early game. Twitch is kind of like if we actually removed exclusivity, we'd lose all of our big streamers to other platforms. So we can't do that, and we don't feel like having different rules for affiliates or partners, type of thing. 2 multi-hit rangers, okay? Well, I can see how that could definitely happen. Let's see. So what's our new build order here? I think what I did last time was I upgraded one of these so that we could get the seer going. Although I do recognize that I think it might be a mistake doing that first seer turn, because now these can be lit, where previously they couldn't. So we're going to have to keep playing around with that. Ooh, Garrett, my favorite weapon. I think my favorite weapon is the two-handed hammer, the sledgehammer. I love its moveset. I love the stun that you get off of it. And I think it's just a great weapon. Now, after we get that, now I think it's gold mine time. So Garrett, the value of the seer is obviously that it pushes back the mist, which means that every time enemies come in, they have further to travel before they make it to your walls. So getting that distance to be the most, so you have the most number of turns to inflict damage, is, from my perspective, kind of like the most valuable thing that you can do. Now let's see, the other one of these is another 40, and the most we could expect to get back from that worker is 12. So we're not going to do that. I think it is 2 gold mines is the play. And I think, oh, we have to sell a bit to get that second gold mine. I think it's worth it, though. Zaniel doesn't need a helm. Sorry, Zaniel, but we have to make tough decisions in the early game. Last time I did 3 gold mines across like this, and we ran into some space issues, and I think we had an empty space here. So we'll do that, and then we're going to get 1 weapon. The dagger, it's a nice dagger, but it's not a level 1, so I am going to re-roll it. A scepter plus 2 is pretty huge. Yeah, I think that works well until you hit like higher apocalypse levels, Jokewa, where the HP increases on the enemies and you find yourself with increased movement speed on the enemies. I'd love to take these Worn Greaves, but I don't think we can forsake getting another weapon, and it's very unlikely we're going to roll anything better than a scepter plus 2. And then the question is, I think Zaniel's just going to have to do a bit of hitting and running. I think that's going to be, it's going to have to go on Zaniel for now. Let's see. So what else can we sell? We don't really want to sell that pair of pants. This turtle chart, wait, where was the minus accuracy item? Yeah, this, well, wait, no, it's these pants are going to go away. The accuracy detriment was too substantial. These pants are good. Let's see if we can get Henry some accuracy increase, and if we can, then I'll keep the pants. All right. So now we can keep the pants on Henry safely, because we're not going to be that far in the negative. We'll still be at 8. But yeah, I think the Seer is your most important first building, Garrett. Before you build basically anything else, I think the Seer is the place to be. We already picked up some accuracy, and I think the blue damage is a little hard to not go for. And then we're getting Harvester on everybody, so I'm not super concerned about mana. I think that is a roll. I'll take an experience. This map is so long that I think we can afford to. Yeah, Night 3 is 4 sides, which is going to be very interesting for sure. Third Eye is very tempting here. Glass Cannon would put us at 40 HP. At some point in the future, we might do that. Also, Nimbleness is super underrated on this map. I think I'm going to go with Nimbleness first. Now, over here for our melee, resistance reduction is even at the blue tier. Yeah, the bigger waves start to get really, really spicy. For our melee, I'll go for damage and accuracy. And then did we have bodybuilder here? Health is a primary attribute, though. Are we going for a bodybuilder? Were we going to do... Hold on, what was... I was thinking of going, like, with a poisonous. We're going to get Harvester no matter what, but I was thinking about going with poisonous in the long term, but that means we need to pick up dodge. Yeah. The first night, the first time you hit 4 sides on this map is definitely a little spicy. So poisonous. We're not going to get much value out of poisonous right now, so I'm going to go with avid learner, and then I'll take the crit power, but I'm not excited about it. 10% momentum. Maybe we do move the scepter over. Now you're at 10 accuracy. Do I want to miss 4? Yeah, I probably do. Let's see how Zaniel does though. Not without sacrificing basically everything else, Jokewa. And I think with static defenses you can generally make it work. And then are we going for a poison build on you? You weren't the one with poison, so I think I'll at least roll for it a little bit. Wow, I actually overspent quite a bit there. That blue XP gain this early on is just too good to pass up. We're doing decent on accuracy. Of all of our characters, I think we are. Although I'll probably pick up one more. But for now, let's get some more damage, I think. And then we'll grab that and an avid learner. When you have avid learner, it's hard to say no to. And then I'm going to pool our defense budget because one of these sides we're going to have to have protected otherwise. But this is going to be a rough one. We're going to have a very hard time spending on Zaniel, but I don't think we can afford... at 10, we could afford the tome. All right, we're gonna mortgage things just a little bit here. Those pants can't really go. This can go for 3. The extra AP point. Man, they still haven't fixed the issue with that not scaling with UI. That's a little bit unfortunate. Wait a second, actually. Hold on. What are these pants? Yeah, these pants are pretty decent. Let's hang on to this pair of pants, but put them here. I want to keep this. The mana regen is fine. We're currently at 7, so we need one more thing to sell. And we're very, very light on things to sell. 5, 3, 4. Yeah, that gets us there. All right. Being able to spend your action points early is... not to be underestimated. So we'll do that, and then I think the rifle is going to be able to continue spending, but that was a heavy price to pay, for sure. The movement in bug. What is... I don't know. Maybe I have. What is that doing? And then... Even though you're sitting on a range damage increase... Nope, that's the wrong person. Yeah, is there anything I should avoid, Jokewa? Oh, just the one where it doesn't show you the movement radius? I haven't seen it, no. All right, let's get this party started. Oh, man. That is an inconvenient one there, isn't it? Let's see. Henry's going to have to run over there, and that's going to have to be a next time thing, I think. Okay, let's so that's 7 for you. I don't really think we can afford that. 9, 1, 2, 3 would get you back. All right, I think I'm going deep here just to get these sorted out. We may take a hit, but yeah, we probably will. Oh my gosh. 5 button presses. Also, this elite is a little spicy. I know that's a low accuracy hit. Let's see. So you're not getting that far in. We'll have the movement. We're gonna move a bit more, but I think we move in with you. We're gonna do we have a good axe boomerang here? Not great. All right, let's start with this. We can add to our movement with the scepter, so we will do that in order to get back out. Although you're out of actions, yeah, you're gonna take a big hit potentially. Now, how bad is this elite spitter? Pretty bad. It's pretty slow though, so I think I just chunk it down as much as I can. And then, which one are you? You're a warrior. The warrior is, yeah, you're 2 away. So I think, so if you move to here, you're gonna be able to hit 1 diagonal. So I think we're safe there. Citation potentially needed. We're gonna take a bit of a hit on Zaniel, I fear, but okay, we did not. Now that was because the poison ticked and the poison moved them to wounded. So this needs to get taken care of. And then if I just move to here, can I just have you take care of this guy? Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. Alright, we're relatively safe at least. Now, over here, having the Book of Shadows and being able to pick these off. So you're saying that the souls go away when there are no other enemies left? I think we noticed that previously. But I'm a little unsure if that's easily leverageable. Let's see. I'll do one of those, and then I'm gonna blow this up just to give us some flexibility, and then I think this gets us mostly safe. Let's see. Get rid of you for sure. Get rid of you. So we're definitely operating under the assumption that we're gonna have lots of mana left over, which is sometimes a dangerous thing to assume. We kind of guaranteed a nice propagate there, and then goodbye runner. Yeah, and then I think I'm just gonna avoid taking any heat. Now, one thing I haven't noticed, Joe, with it, maybe you've had a bit more experience with, is if the souls go out, it seems like the souls do charge your base, which I think is the thing that I'm most concerned about. Oh, that's a slap in the face. Let's see. So we're starting to generate some mana, so I think we can safely start snaring things up to give us a little more flexibility. And then here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we get rid of you, and then I take it back. I hope this propagates down this way and not over people that we had already handled. And then I think I'm gonna. These guys are snared. Oh. Not quite what we were looking for. And then we can only do this in a straight line. This looks decent, though. That's true, Jokewa. And actually, that reminds me. With longer messages, my admin interface has a minor problem that I need to address, where it is hard to see longer messages. I guess we can do one more action here. So I'm gonna take those two out, and then we'll retreat. Oh, looks like I didn't quite get out of the fray, but I think that's probably just this guy here. Yeah. Okay, that's all good, and then I think, actually, before I move, anytime you can rid yourself of a runner, you best be doing it. And then we get one more big ol' shot from you. Let's see. Anybody up front and problematic? They weren't dying any other way, so we'll do that. All right. No. Don't worry about it, Jokewa. It's just like it was the very end of the line of your message was not showing up, but it is not a big deal. I would not. Don't change a thing that you're doing. Let's see. Okay. So someone's gonna have to take out these fools. Oh. Are you telling me I'm not going to be able to get... Okay, I can get this guy, thank goodness. We should probably get rid of this sensor. Let's see. So if I move into here, yeah, I can still crack some skulls. Alright, let's see. We're generating a decent amount of mana, so let's see. Let's use our Book of Shadows to knock that guy out, which gives us a nice propagate on this left-hand contingent. And then I think let's just drop one back here. Oh, I didn't even get to guess, Jokewa. That's a solid one though, for sure. Let's see. One of these ones that is snared, I'll just take out, and then we'll come back to this guy in a second. Okay, so let's see. Focus on the runners first, I think, and then... So let's see. So we can probably one-shot this to get the nice 3 across here. And then if I stand here, do we have... That's decent. Alright, there's going to be a bit of a fighting retreat here, I reckon. I should be using this basically every turn if I can manage to find a good target for it. That's pretty decent. Because with Harvester, it's not going to run us dry on mana, and it's a great enabler for centipedes. You're dead in 2, so we won't bother with you. Let's see. I think I want to get this chain. This is the snared chain. So let's get rid of this guy instead, so we can get a nice one down. Yeah, we're almost there, but at this point we are we're spending money to make money because of Harvester. So ooh. Yeah, by the time we finish everybody up, we should have really good... so let's see. Let's actually check right now. So 20 and 20, you're 100% covered. 17, that puts you at 29. So we could use a few more kills on Zaniel, and maybe I should pump the brakes on just casting all willy-nilly. I just like to so much. Okay, if I move one more this way, I can get this part on ice. I don't think Axe pairs particularly well with Scepter, but momentum is just so darn strong. Hold on, I should probably just go in on this guy. Nobody's gonna come get me. Famous last words. The relic that recovers mana. Imega, which I'm trying to think. So there's a perk, certainly Harvester, that recovers mana, and then there's also Mana Collector. I'm not even sure if I have seen a. Oh, the crystal one. Oh, it's insane. Yeah, absolutely. We had an insane run with it last time. It was a very dominant. It's a very dominant relic. Has very little downside. You sacrifice some AP and some movement, and you basically get infinite mana. I see no downsides. The gradual lighting up was a really nice change that they made as well. Now let's see. Let's check our kills again really quickly, just to make sure. So like Henry's sitting at 57. Xena's at 75, Zaniel's at 90. Okay, so let's give as many kills as we can to Henry. One off lethal, you say? Should be giving no kills to Zaniel. Zaniel is doing way too much work for us. Oh, the misses on momentum hits do feel a little sad. All right, and then Zaniel's just gonna move back. We're not gonna feed them any more kills. Oh, absolutely. Like, it makes a world of difference to the aesthetics of the game. Oh, yeah, I wanted to get Zaniel kills because Zaniel's not going to be great on mana. Be at 31 of 35. That's fine. I don't think I need to go crazy with it. And then we can give Xena these last 3. It is. It's a very nice, tiny little adjustment. Yeah, Zaniel gets the singular level up. That's okay. And this was the first big aha shock moment. So let's see. I think what we do is we take the side where we have the most mist sensors, which is the side that we were just operating on. And I think we set up static defenses over here. Hey, Paris81, I haven't gotten there yet. This is only my second run. I'm starting out with Apocalypse 3, but I'm super curious if you have any particular thoughts. I recognized pretty early on that the movement was going to be very punishing. None of these are of interest to me. Yeah, the extra movement is going to make things really hairy. So let's see. We have a decent bankroll. Not enough, certainly. I guess we're going to roll this because we're looking for weapons primarily. The pistol is tempting. Just go full momentum early. With 2 more rerolls, though, I may roll that again. Yeah, the Soulfires seem totally random and potentially very punishing. So what I'm thinking right now is I'm going to put a catapult. Now we could go with warp gates right off the bat, now that they are not destroyable. Oh my gosh, you can put them outside of the... Wait, they're indestructible? Oh, interesting. But I didn't realize you could put these outside of the bounds of things. So I guess whoever we can put... They're a little expensive at 80, but we could do... I want to get 3 of them going sooner rather than later. I think probably 2 or 3 out from the front door is a decent starting point. Who are our powerhouses? That's what I've heard. I have not confirmed that. I should probably confirm it, but that was the rumor. Yes, I think iMega was the one who told me. Let's roll this again. I know we got decent weapons here. The wooden pistol's pretty strong. Now let's roll it again. That early hand crossbow, though. Hand crossbows early are not as strong as I like. This could be a terrible reroll, but actually, I think a short bow +1 is just what the doctor ordered. How many can you make? That's an interesting question. I should check that. You can have 6, so you can't put 1 on each corner too. But I think 1 in front of each entryway is a pretty good place to be. Maybe putting them further out is smart if you're gonna have so few of them. Yeah, Jokewa, I've done strategies like that in the past, with some limited success. Let's do our level ups while I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Are we going with bully on you? No, I don't think so. We have a great enabler in the adamantium rifle, but that makes it so we wouldn't want to invest in crit. I can't say no to the big accuracy there. Keep stacking that momentum up. Oh, absolutely, Garrett. I've had several runs with 2 heavy poison users with pretty good results. Let's grab nimbleness for the movement. Yeah, hitting walls is something, Paris, that I was like, I don't know how I get around that. That was very spicy, to be sure. I'm going to grab damage, and I think I'm going to roll for accuracy. That was a tough damage to roll by, but I stand by it. And then a little bit of reliability doesn't hurt. Almost never Jokewa. When it's one of two options and the other one is maybe daily health regen. but very, very infrequently would be the answer. So let's see. What am I... We're doing a poison build, but poisonous and septic shock don't interest me that much. We do have 4 bag slots. So overload could be pretty interesting long term, but it's definitely not like a near term play. Oh, does it affect vampirism? That's an interesting observation. I don't think I'm going bully here. I think I'm going first blood and those sorts of things. So let's get our crit increase. That's too good to pass up, I think. Oh, interesting. I mean, the base of vampirism is only 4, so you need a lot to increase its percentage value, but I think I'm going to go first blood here first. Okay, so that's level ups. We want to use the seer. I still haven't decided what we're gonna do on teleportation. Who's gonna be pushing back? Like, I think Henry is pretty well positioned to cover this mostly. So maybe what I do is I put a warp gate here and a warp gate here. Call that good enough, and then I'll also put a mounted ballista over here to try and, you know, that'll pick up a runner here and a runner there. We do have slow folks, so I think that'll be okay. But this is kind of banking on if this one pops, and I guess I'll move you. I'm going to want to cheat out a little bit. These wide alleys are rough for things, but I think this is going to be our 4-direction one, and then I really want to keep the... keep going on the economy train. I think the last house expansion is good, but I think first and foremost, another gold mine. That gets us to our max 3 of 3. So that'll get us decent economy moving forward. And then I think it's time for at least... Does everyone have a second weapon at this point? You have 2, you have 2, you have 2. Yours are really weak sauce, but... Yeah, joke. I'm thinking about going for that poisonous build on Xena. Xena has the poison tree, has adrenaline rush, so we may start picking up some dodge. We're already at 29% dodge. Due to some perks, so we may go for that on Xena. Let's see what else, if anything. This orb would be a nice boon. That's tempting. I'm also not in love with our current loadout on our melee, but I think maybe it's time to get our first production building going, since how far are we off on the inn? 2 gold? We can probably make 2 gold happen. And it's probably best to get the inn built so that we have it for next turn. We've already kind of cut to the bone. There's not a lot left to sell. Have to be these spike boots. But I think we're going to go for it. All right, that will set us up well for next turn, but it's going to be a bumpy one in the meantime, I think. Let's see. So, if this door being over here is super awkward, I feel like. How much do these barricades cost? 8? God, that's expensive. I think This one shouldn't have gone here, but that's okay. That's just to protect that a little bit. I put them one level outside to prevent the badness. And now, all right, I think come what may, this is always a rough night. Oh, 2 perk points. Who did I not perk up? Ah, our caster did not get the perks. Oh yeah, because I was like, are we going to take overload? Septic shock here isn't bad. Defensive training is decent as well, but we already have more than enough XP as it is. So let's grab... With 15% accuracy, there's also an argument for perseverance, but let me grab that, and then... Longer weapons. That's going to help us a lot tonight. I mean, they just have to have an active Steam Deck user base. I think that's all there is to it. Okay, so here goes nothing. That's not terrible. That one's a little frustrating. Okay, let's see. What do we got going on here? So this is a good spawn for us. We can probably do some work with that. This is going to be hard to get to, and it's a mage, which is not my favorite. Also, the movement on this one is a little bad. We can't make it to this one, so I think we're definitely going to do that. Actually, we probably can. Maybe we just... 2 action points for this one too. And then how far do we get to retreat? That was all of our movement. Yeah, I don't think that's the play. I'm going to do a momentum hit and then a runaway. Probably take a few hits. Probably not from you though. Now over here, I think it is... I want to ensure that our propagate works well, so I'm going to get rid of this guy. So that it has to slide down that, that crew there. And then... I'm going to run over... It's going to have to be you... Zaniel's going to have to do the work. So I think... Just given that situation, I'm going to just toss another poison here to get us as much as we can. And then run over this way. I'm going to get rid of that so we have some vision. Hey, Dr. Death. Yes, so I'm a huge fan of the changes. I think it was a very smart change that has enabled a lot of interesting builds. So I'm over the moon about the about that particular change. Now let's see. I'll just snare these fools, and then I don't think from here I can get access to any of the really problematic sensors, so I'll just put in a little bit of damage there, and then next turn you're just gonna have to do work. This is gonna be a tough night though. That's not a great increase either. So let's see. So I think I just need to do that, and then... Oh, I don't have line of sight on you? Really thought I was going to have a shot there without having to move. So yeah, so I think it was very smart, because they wanted to go for a classless system, and then they made it classed with some of the decisions that they made. So I think it was very, very smart of them to swap that up. Just going to keep everybody held at bay here, but I think we're going to need to give a little bit of support over here. Ooh, we can't quite get there. Okay, so given that, we're just going to kill anything we can over here before relocating. And then we're not going to get any more value out of that, so we'll do that. All right. Then over here, the main issue is getting to that that beacon. And this breakpoint was very unfortunate. We'll get that going though, and then blow you up. And then with one action point left, I think we just need to get a bit of a retreat going so that we can start cleaning things up. This side's going to be tough too, for sure. But this side is like one turn away from badness, so Zaniel's going to have to come in and do some work. Okay, so obliterate these guys before we come over here. Can we get... Oh, the one movement point off there is very sad. Should have probably killed this guy to ensure that, yeah, the propagate didn't do exactly what it did. Does lightning bolt have a longer range? Ooh, it does. Okay, that was a bit of a strategic blunder there. But that's okay. Now let's see. I can put this on the sensor, which would get like a little bit of snaring going. I think this guy just has to get eliminated. Yes, momentum is the new hotness, Dr. Death, for sure. It's shocking how good momentum is and how much you can, how large the numbers you can come up with are with it, for sure. All right, let's just get them slowed down a bit. We're playing the snare game pretty heavily. Wait, who is still alive? Oh, you're still alive. All right. Get rid of you, and then now we need to come over here to deal with this. We're gonna have... Zaniel's gonna have to go into a bit of overdrive here in a second. Now, I didn't want to back up, but I saw that little U there, and I was like, I gotta take advantage when I see the opportunity. And then with 2 movement left, we get 3 more. So I think I do 1 of those, and then we only get 1 hit, but it slows him down a bit. This ballista is going to get no action. All right. I don't know how durable you are, actually. Yep, not as durable as we might have hoped, I guess is the short answer. Okay, let's step to you and get rid of you first. All right, then we need to just recenter ourselves and get ready for the next round over here. Now, over here, this is going to have to be... Oh, the tooltip bugs are rough, for sure. This is an easy one to pick. We may take some wall damage. I'm not saying we won't. And then I think we get rid of you so that we get a good propagate here. Gosh, we really haven't generated much mana from Harvester, have we? Alright, well, we'll do that, and that's about as good as it gets. Now, we just need to come around over here, because as much as we've been doing a good job stalling, it is time to clean things up a little bit back here. Yeah, I knew it. I should have swapped to the short bow. I've been barely using the short bow. We're gonna get some of these guys with the catapult. Who didn't move? Do we want to move you? I guess we do. We could technically body block here to prevent the wall damage, but I think it's okay. Get off my barricades, meddling kids. Next turn we may have a better opportunity there, I guess. Can I get all you? No. One step forward, and we can get these guys snared, which buys us some time. And then I'll come over here because we're gonna have some problems. Hey, Stefan. Well, so this is the new map, which is pretty cool. We've been having a lot of fun with it, for sure. It changes quite a few things. Mostly good. So let's see. I guess we need to hamstring this guy if at all possible. All right. We're getting there on this side. So this is only night number 3, Stefan, and they hit you with all 4 directions, which is its own kind of something or other. This new map definitely keeps you on your toes in that regard. Oof and off. I will agree with both and any. All right, let's see. I think maybe just do that. Block these 2 guys in and give them a little minus damage. Okay. Did almost take a wall hit there, which is not the end of the world, but okay. Let's see. Really wishing we had some isolated options here. Hey, congratulations, Stefan. That is huge. A little bragging is deserved. That is a fantastic accomplishment. All right, and then this guy's just going to do his thing. There's not much to do there. And then, can we get to you? Ooh, that's costly to get this guy, unfortunately. Got to get rid of you, but that covers everything over here. And then, I guess we just get that out of the way. And might as well waste a shot there. I'm trying not to use the catapult if we can at all avoid it. And I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be just fine. We'll take a tiny bit of wall damage, but as long as we keep taking out the archers. Yeah, the key is it's all about momentum with Stygian in general, right? Because from my perspective, the hardest constraint, Stefan, to deal with is the maximum number of weeks, if I recall correctly. Let's see. Okay, so they're not causing any trouble. Nobody's coming in over here, but I think this is all done, which means you're going to come over here and finish off the remaining rabble. You still have all your action points. I think you're probably going to finish this whole gang. Yeah, 80, that's the thing. I am very guilty in Darkest Dungeon of taking my sweet time. So I always found Stygian particularly scary. Let's see, and then I guess you can come over this way. Now you have action points. Let's get rid of you. Okay, we can't get anything more. Those 4 are dead. All right, I think we've got this cleaned up. I don't know that our panic looks pretty close to 0. I totally agree, Jokewa. I think that's a very good assessment. So Stefan, I expect that they will do some things in that domain. I would expect it's not going to be time limited in sort of the same way that that Stygian was. But I would expect that they're going to do something. I don't think I realized that there's a 50% accuracy penalty on suppressive fire. You could probably just build walls and nothing could ever hit them. All right, 4 left. They're all over here. Should have used the short bow mode more. The fact that I'm only getting to it now is a little embarrassing. But yeah, so that was a pretty clockwork first night, or first 4 directional night, I should say. That seemed to go pretty well. I like that we've got teleporters set up in most of the places. Sensor placement is really favorable on this one. We got really lucky. And I think now I have a decision to make about if we want to spend the money to recruit someone right now. I'm definitely not going to grab the silver rifle, so that's going to be a reroll. I think our magic user is the one who's hurting the most. Oh, scepter, silver, 2-handed sword sounds really good. Yeah, let's grab that. That's building on our momentum capacity, but it gives us a nice damage option. So I think that's going to be quite nice. But yeah, mainly, I think Zaniel's doing great, but this Novice Tome of Secrets is going to start showing its age really soon, I think. Okay, so we're going this direction, but then I'm thinking we go Poisonous, Toxic, Leech, Dodge build here. We haven't gotten offered a lot of dodge. Cult of the Lamb's fun, Stefan. I've been having a good time with it. I think I will probably beat it, and then I'll be kind of done with it. But yeah, you know, I like a good colony sim, so I've been enjoying it. By the way, we had some discussions yesterday. People in the chat who are chatting, let me know if you think the text is still illegible and if you have any feedback about the text. Obviously, I redid my stream overlay, so I'm very curious what people think and if they have any recommendations on improving the legibility. Ironically, I think I improved the legibility for myself. Not yet, Jokewa. Soon. Not yet, but soon. Okay, so you're fishing for momentum no matter what. And if we pick up momentum, I'll roll for dodge. Sure, we're gonna go big dodge build. And at 34%, do I feel like we can wade into things a bit? Yeah, sure. I want to see if I can get this build working. It's not, I don't think this is super well advised, but sometimes text is difficult to read. So I could expand the black border. The text all has a black border over it, but maybe the black border needs to be a little denser. I can tinker with that. Yeah, thank you, Dr. Death, and also iMega for the feedback. Always trying to make little improvements. So feedback is clutch. I'm kind of thinking I want to go like potion throw. We don't need overload. We also don't need the bag slot. So okay, so wider black border, noted. I can get on that. Runic Gift is an easy pickup almost always. Let's grab Thrifty though. I think that there's some argument to be made for that. And then over here, I'll take some damage. Yeah, I can try tinkering around with some different things. Isolation. I don't think isolation is what I'm looking for. We'll just take range damage. And then over here, 1x1 is attractive. Longer weapons is attractive. I'll grab longer weapons. Almost always say no. I'm surprised I haven't taken steady aim. And now the question is, with our current bankroll, I really want to get our economy up and operational. So let's get that pushed back. And then it's economy versus, I think we do get a new recruit here, assuming we have a good offer on one. Level 4. What are our other heroes? 6, 5, 5. That's not a good roll on that. Although Thief, Thick-skinned aristocrat. You're pretty solid. All right, we'll grab this person even though they're a little on the low end of the spectrum. And we'll go for kind of like an isolation build. I think I saw a decent longbow. It's not a level 1 longbow though. So the issue with readability on my side is just that my admin buttons show up over part of the text that you're writing, Jokewa. But what are we doing with you? All right, we're grabbing Harvester for sure because we always grab Harvester Avid Learner. It's early enough and you're behind enough. And then I think we're going full isolation on this character, so I'm going to grab First Blood. And then let's see what we get offered here. Skill range is huge. I'll take a green magic damage. Not an isolation to be found though, unfortunately. We're not going bully. No, I responded to the @ question, Jokewa, at the time. I said that it's not yet implemented that you'll be able to @ people across services, although it won't actually look like @ing. What will actually happen is you'll, in Discord, will respond to a message, and then it will forward that message to the other service. But that's another aside. We definitely need the accuracy, and we still need more. We didn't really get where we needed to on accuracy. Orb Dagger is kind of an interesting combination. But I think maybe just upgrading and getting a second orb is the best play here for Antonin, as boring as that is for the time being. We'll just go double orb. I think for now the shield doesn't need to be here, and we'll give the shield to you. Okay. And then what is our team? I think we want to have like one mobile person and one of those. And so far, Zaniel has been doing good work. So we'll put like you over here and you over here. Okay, and then shopping-wise, we've now gotten out of the space. I think Antonin is gonna lose some gear as well here. Yeah, that isolation bonnet is pretty sick. 4 and 4. That gives us 8. That puts us at not quite 65. Man, we're really, there's a bit of wholesaling that is happening here for sure. That gives us 12. Yeah, that gets us there, and then that will buy us a armor smith. I'm trying to kind of tuck things as tightly as possible, humanly possible, and then I think for our initial setup, I'm just going to get a couple of ballista to pick up some randoms on the way. Oh, really? I missed it on Discord? Oh, it was the Discord one that I remember seeing, Joke. Well, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm still tinkering with the readability, to be sure. So I'm going to inch you all the way forward to here. I'll put you here, and then I actually think we can go to the second beacon here and here. Okay. Let's see.